I don't give a fuck who talk behind my back, cause the bitch knew better than to let me hear.
Hi guys, I'm very happy to see you all again. But there also may be a little bit of background noise in this video. Now this video is about storytelling. I've been abused at summer camp for no possible reason. Now this might sound a little harsh, but this story, if you do not like it, there may be some well, we'll just talk about it and soon in the story. Stay tuned. So, I was getting ready for summer camp last week, that morning. When I got ready, I packed some things just in case if I needed them for this summer camp. We was doing some fun activities, partnering up in partners, finishing hunts, finishing our projects, of course, and last but not least, the funnest part, after school, we all got in our bathing suits. So I packed some of those things like that. My mom was driving me up to the summer camp I go to, and then she dropped me off. I saw my friend Abby there again. I saw her like a bajillion times, but we met up there. So Abby and I was talking, and do you guys remember that girl, that story? Yeah, Cassie. She was also there. Last story, do you guys remember when she got suspended for 2 weeks? She's back. She's probably here to ruin my life again. How could she come to summer camp after when she's been suspended for 2 weeks? Should not she come to summer camp? Well, Casey apologized for what she's done to me at school. I was sad because I didn't see my boyfriend at summer camp when he told me he was finna come. Sadly, he couldn't make it. Casey didn't care anymore though. She couldn't care less. While she was apologizing to me, I thought, should I forgive her or maybe not? I was thinking. But then my friend Abby said, no, she could never forget you after what you've done. You literally tried to poison her. And I actually agreed. So Casey got a little upset and said, but I didn't really mean it. Maybe you're talking about my evil twin, right? I said, you're acting like one of those videos. Have you been watching those? I acted sarcastic as usual. Casey said, well, no, I just think about stuff like that. And then Casey walked away. Abby was a little bit confused though, because why would I talk to her? Why would she talk to me? Because she hates me. We used to be bullies. Well, not me. Abby used to be friends with Casey, but ever since Casey started bullying her, Abby broke up, and now they're ex-best friends. So Abby is not in the mood for Casey right now. Or maybe not never. Anyways, Abby and me went back to talking until someone yelled my name. And they said, Manaya, come on. I didn't know who it was. I just turned around and looked everywhere, and then no one was waving, no one was screaming again. Then I just turned back around talking to Abby, and then they said it again. And then I turned back around, and I finally saw them. And gladly, it was my other friend. Let's just call her Katie. Katie. I missed her so much. We used to be friends since kindergarten. I wonder why she left school and had to transfer. And I don't know how I could recognize her after not seeing her for about 3 years, but it doesn't matter. I still miss her. Guess we were BFFs back then. I don't really remember, but I still really miss her. After me and Katie met up, well, her brother came. I also had a little crush on her brother, even though I had a boyfriend already. But it's not a mega crush. It's just a little crush. Anyways, we all sat down and started talking. 2 days later, there were these 4 new girls. One of them name was Sarah. Next, Rebecca. third Rachel, and fourth Buffy. They were so mean, and they were all sisters. The next day after when they first came here, I was all alone. I had no friends to talk to that day because they all wasn't here. Not even Casey. I was the only one who had no one talking to me. Everybody else had someone talking to them. I was the only one who had no one to talk to. So then Sarah came up to me and said, "Oh, you have no one to talk to? I'll talk to you." And then I thought she was really nice. But until her friend or her sister, Rachel, pulled my hair from behind, and Sarah dragged me all the way to the river. Raquel kicked me into the river and I rolled in. I was all wet and the teachers didn't even notice anything. So I got back up and told the teachers, but they didn't believe me, even though I was all wet. So I tried to tell them, but they just said, maybe you just slipped into the river. Plus they knew, so they can't be so mean already. And I just gave up and left. After when I left, they came back and said, "Who would believe you over some cute girls? You're way too ugly to exist anyways." Bethy turned around and looked at me. She kept looking at me up and down and then just slapped me. We were all in the girls' bathroom. I did nothing about it. I just started crying and went inside of the stall. Then they kept banging on the stall and one of them just crawled under and pulled my legs and I fell in the toilet. I almost did, but luckily the lid was closed. When I fell on the lid, they kept dragging me and pulling my feet. I kept yelling, "Stop," but they didn't stop. They just kept doing it. One of them crawled all the way in and tried to choke me out. So harsh, right? And the person who crawled all the way in was, drumroll please, Casey. Casey was the person who crawled all the way into the bathroom stall and tried to choke me out. Crazy, right? My life flashed before my eyes and I fell to the ground. I fainted and the teachers finally saw me. They kicked me before they left because they think I deserved it. And I finally realized that Casey just tried to use me just so she could abuse me even more than what she did at school. I've been abused a lot of times, but this is real abuse right there. This is real abuse, and it should stop. I actually can't believe that happened, and I'm finna cry right now. The teachers was trying to figure out who did it, but Casey kept saying, "She bet up herself. No, none of us wouldn't do that to her. We will be FFs." And Bethy finally told the truth. She said, "We did it." And all the other girls got so mad at her. They kicked her out of the friend group. She never joined back in. The 5 girls got expelled from the summer camp. Or should I call it that? And they never came back again. Casey hated me, and I knew she did. Good luck, guys.